Hey paper callers, I'm Jordan Soto with Ringba, the premier call tracking platform for paper call marketers. In this video, we're going to look at more ways to optimize your paper call routing. Using concurrency and capping to make routing decisions is crucial to load balancing your calls and ensuring you never drop the ball or lose a potential conversion. Concurrency is the number of simultaneous calls that a buyer can receive or is receiving at one time. By configuring concurrency caps, you can intelligently determine if all the agents in a buyer's call center are busy and then automatically reroute your call flow to a buyer that can accept them. Capping, or caps, short for capacity, is the amount of call traffic a buyer is willing to accept. When working with call buyers, they often set a limit on how many calls they're willing to buy from you on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. If you were to send them more calls after you've already hit your buyer's cap, they won't pay you for them. By configuring capacity in your routing plans, you can effortlessly stop sending calls to buyers whose caps you already hit and reroute your call flow to the call buyers that are hungry for them. This tool can also be used to protect you when working with new buyers by limiting the amount of money they owe you. For instance, if you want to limit your financial exposure to a new buyer, you can cap them at $2,000 for the first 2 weeks to make sure they pay before sending them any more calls. Zip code routing is crucial to successful paper call campaigns. Geographic routing simply means routing phone calls by the geographic location of the caller. Though it doesn't necessarily matter where the call center is, what does matter in campaigns that are geo-routed is where the callers are calling from. Most call tracking platforms will only route by area code, but this is a flawed method. Why? Because approximately 35% of all people have a different area code than where they're located. If someone calls from a 248 area code but doesn't live in Michigan, then they'll be connected to the wrong call center. If you use area code based geo-routing, you're leaving a lot of money on the table because if 35% of area codes are wrong, that means that approximately 35% of the time, based on what's going on with your call flow, there's a chance that you're not getting paid for a phone call where someone actually wants to buy insurance or whatever the product is, but they can't because of licensing. The best, most successful marketers are data-driven, so why should paper call be any different? Ringba gives you full control over the data route, specifically by where a user is physically located, not by their area code. Because of Ringba's number pool technology, they're able to figure out the actual zip code, city, state, country, latitude, and longitude if you want, of where a caller is actually coming from. Then, inside Ringba's platform, you can actually make routing decisions with that information. Make routing decisions, load balance your calls, and ensure you never drop a call or lose out on a potential conversion with Ringba's call tracking software. This video is brought to you by Ringba. Ringba is the call tracking platform trusted by industry-leading paper call companies. Connect your online marketing to your offline sales and get the data you need to drive revenue with Ringba. To learn more about how Ringba is changing the future of paper call, visit www.ringba.com.